The White House thinks we're stupid. Look, it's expensive to put on a holiday dinner, more expensive now than ever, but the Biden administration thinks they can pull a fast one on essentially on their entire campaign is to raise prices by 100%, then drop them by 30%, tell everyone what a good job they've done. That's it. The White House tweeted this the other day. Ahead of the holiday season, costs are down for everything from airline tickets and car rentals and toys and TVs. The Biden administration is working every day to create more breathing room for hardworking Americans. The hell you are. Forget the general inflation statistics that prices in 2023 are up 3.4% over 22. Prices in 22 were up 8.6% over 21. And prices in 21 were up 9.5% over 2020. That's a 21.5% rise in prices for everything in 3 years. And the White House wants me to be thankful for them bringing me down a few pennies, I guess? Now, aside from how insane this theory is, let's jump into some of those numbers more specifically. Let's go down the list. Airfare. Now, the White House is saying it's down 13%. Yeah, that's down from their nearly 25% high. Car rentals and travel supposedly down 9% or 9.5%. Yeah, just chop that off the 50% rise in the last 3 years. Eggs. Now, this one was my favorite. Look, I eat like a dozen eggs a day, so I'm pretty familiar with this. They used to cost me less than $1.50 a dozen. In the last 2 years, they hit almost $5 a dozen at one point. The Biden administration is trying to take a victory lap over a 22% drop from that fat chance, Joey B. Milk in 2019 was $3 a gallon. Last year, it soared to over $4 for the same gallon. And you want me to somehow be thankful that it dropped 1.6% from that? Hold on while I worship the great Joe Biden. This is absolutely stupid. Bacon, veggies, toys, everything cost you more than it did when Joe Biden took the White House. Used cars and trucks, don't gaslight me. Those are up almost 40%. They're saying they're down. And you want to know how I know? Because I bought a used car in 2019 and I sold it in 2022. I drove that thing for 3 years, added almost 30,000 miles to it, and then I sold it for exactly what I paid for it. Sorry, a couple $100 less. Because the price of cars is not down 7.1% as the White House is trying to tell me. It is up dramatically. It might be down 7.1% from the super high part. And fuel. The fuel that I put in that car is also up dramatically. Not as high as it was, but still up from what Joe Biden was handed when he took office. The only thing now is we don't have anything left in our strategic petroleum reserve. It's like when they tried to do the same thing last year, boasting that we're saving the American people 16 cents on average for your 4th of July barbecues. Gee, thanks. I lost more change than that in my couch last weekend. It also wasn't true when they said it either, but they said it anyway. It's like they don't think we look at the receipt when we buy groceries. Your dollar is worth about a quarter less than it was when Trump left office. And when you have this guy, Paul Krugman, telling us that the war on inflation is over, claiming we won at very little cost. In what world? It costs 40% more to get a mortgage right now. My Jesus, these people. Also, I love how at the bottom there's a little fact check on Twitter saying, too, quote, the exclusion of food, shelter, energy, and used cars is misleading. All prices, including the CPI, shows year over year inflation is up 3.7% as of September 2023. Inflation is not down, Paul. It's up by less, but it's still up. Your dollar now is only losing 4% a year rather than 9%. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised, since this is the same guy who had to retract his inflation prediction back in 2021, saying, quote, trying to clarify my own thoughts on inflation, I got inflation wrong. I didn't see the current surge coming. These people are supposed to be the experts. They are the ones that go on TV and tell us what's going on with the economy. Listen to this guy's bio. An American economist who distinguished professor of economics at the Graduate Center of the City University of New York, a columnist for the New York Times, and in 2008, Krugman was the winner of the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences for his contributions to new trade theory and new economic geography. Are you kidding me? Did they just make this stuff up like bowling trophies? I dropped out of college and I knew inflation was about to smash us. No wonder kids are coming out of college completely upside down. How these geniuses like him and Janet Yellen, all the adults that are supposed to be back in charge, how they didn't know that printing trillions of dollars would cause your dollar to be worth less is beyond me.